Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is me Mohammed Hasnan and welcome back to another video. So in our today's video we're going to talk about energy, what is energy, the types of energy, transfers, stores and efficiency. So without wasting any time, let's start our today's video. So firstly, what is energy and the types of energy? So for things to happen, energy is required. For example, to produce sound, to transport goods, to work, to lift objects, etc. We need energy. So there are many types of energy in this world. For example, mechanical energy, which is energy due to an object's motion or position. Kinetic energy, when an object is in motion. Potential energy is stored energy based on an object's position or state. Chemical energy is stored in chemical bonds and released during different reactions. Thermal energy is heat energy, which is from the motion of atoms and molecules within matter. Similarly, nuclear energy from the nucleus of an atom. Radiant means light energy, which is carried by electromagnetic waves, including light. Sound energy, which is produced by vibrating objects that travel through a medium producing sound. And gravitational energy, that is based on an object's height and mass in a gravitational field. Now let's move on to energy stores, how energy is stored. So we get energy from the food we eat, for example. It provides us chemical energy that we can burn to transfer it. We use chemical energy from the food to generate thermal energy, means heat energy, which helps us keep our bodies warm. Our muscles transfer the chemical energy which we got from food to movement energy, kinetic energy, through which we can move. Most of the energy needed for these purposes is transferred electrically. The energy stores that are used in production of electricity include chemical and nuclear energy. The main source of energy for us on Earth is our sun. This provides us with heat, light, and other sources of energy. The sun is the main source of energy for Earth. Now let's move on to energy transfers, how energy is transferred from one source to another. So for energy to be useful, we need to be able to transfer it from one stored into whichever we require. But unfortunately, when we try to do this, there is usually some energy that is transferred to unwanted stores as wasted energy. It is wasted because it is not being used for a useful purpose. Here is an example. For example, energy can be transferred electrically to hot water in a tank to heat up the water so that we can use it, which is a thermal energy store. Although the hot water tank may be well insulated, but still some energy will be transferred from the water into hot tank by heating other objects. For example, the metal tank, the outside metal tank, that can be heated, and then the surrounding air can also be heated, which we don't require. We only require the water to be heated. So this is how energy can be wasted while energy being transferred. Now let's move on to efficiency of conservation or transferring energy. So unwanted energy transfers reduce efficiency. The efficiency of an energy conversion system is defined as that efficiency equals to energy output divided by energy input into 100. Let's understand this by an example. For example, a 60-watt bulb uses 60 joule of energy every second. But the useful light energy from the bulb, which is actually coming out as light energy, is only 3 joules. Now, how will we calculate its efficiency? So basically, we will substitute the values into this formula of efficiency. So as we know that the output energy is coming is 3 joules, whereas the input energy the bulb is taking in is 60 joules. So according to the formula, we need to divide energy output over energy input. This means 3 divided by 60, which is 0.05. Now we have to multiply it by 100 to find the efficiency percentage. So 0.05 times 100 equals to 5. So the efficiency of the bulb is 5%, means the bulb is 5% efficient. So this is how we calculate the efficiency of an energy conversion system, to look at how much efficient is the conversion by looking onto the output energy and input energy and then multiplying by 100. Now let's move on to principle of conservation of energy, which is really important. So the principle of conservation of energy states that energy cannot be created nor destroyed in any process. This means we cannot create energy or we cannot destroy energy, but it can be just transferred from one source to another or whatever we require. Energy can just be transferred, and it also cannot be used up. We cannot use energy up and finish it. It cannot be created, destroyed, but just transferred from one source to another. And this was all about our today's video of energy and types, and also storage and transfer of energy. I hope so that you find this video informative. If you did so, then don't forget to like it, subscribe my channel so that you can get further videos, and also share this video with your family and friends. Thanks for watching.